this could change the world. In fact, it did change the world. If you look at sociologists analysing why the church moved from being a small little group of 12 worried disciples to being something that took over the Roman Empire, then a big part of it was the way in which they interacted in the world with generosity, love and mutuality, not only in terms of sharing money, but also in terms of running towards places where there was health problems and plague and taking care of the sick and the needy, and showing other levels of mutuality across national lines, across the lines of your tribe or your historic group. And it transformed the world with love in action. And this generosity should be freely given and generous. But actually, the thing that could change the world is the final quote, because the reason for this that Paul gives is because those who gathered too much those who gathered a lot did not have too much, and those who gathered a little did not have too little. And this actually comes from the manna in the desert, and all of the way in which we interact in the world is based on God's generosity to us. So can you imagine a way of approaching the world and trusting that God provides enough, so we don't need to overfish parts of the seas, and we don't need to mishandle the land that we grow our crops on, and we don't need to hoard money into one country and leave others as desperately poor. But the way in which we can interact is one that just believes in God's generosity and trusts that there's enough for everybody, and that's what we make happen in the way we share lovingly.